Have you ever wanted to own a piece of history? Today we're going to look at a home built before the Revolutionary War. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at in the world today. Wednesday, December 3rd, we're going to get right into it. Today I found, before I do that, I've been watching the Ken Burns new documentary on the Revolutionary War. I'm halfway through a 12-hour documentary, and if you haven't watched it yet, it is amazing how much detail there is in this documentary. But as I've been watching it, I want to be transformed back there. You see these homes built in the amount of history. So I started playing around on Zillow. We did a live stream last Saturday on Revolutionary War era homes. This morning I found this one. We are going to 206 Twin Brook Road in Pennsylvania, Parkersee, Pennsylvania. 3 beds, 3 baths, 2,879 square feet, built in 1736. 1736 on 13 acres. Let's dive right into the pictures. I'm going to try something different and read the description while we look at the pictures today. We'll look at where this home is on a map in a second, but built circa 1736 by Richard Penn, William Penn's youngest son, having received his 25-acre share of the land grant a year prior. This home, substantial for its period, is nicely set back from the road on 13 plus of original acres, built in a time of practicality. The home's main floor features 9-foot ceilings that are truly a rarity. Now, it is more of a working property than a gentleman's farm. Twin Brook Farm has remained true to its heritage, having retained much of its original character. Upon entering, this rustic charm is immediately evident. Original hardware, random with floorboards. That's not something you hear in very many descriptions, is random with floorboards. As we look here, it looks like they put a metal roof on this. I see 3 chimneys. How cool is the stone siding, the stone walls? Okay, so here's our entry. And yeah, the floorboards do look like they have random widths. A generous living room anchored by a fireplace with wood stove insert leads to a first floor private office with its own exterior entrance. How cool would it be to own a house that the son of William Penn owned? Cool wood beams. This must be that office. I wish you could, I wish they had this home staged or it was empty so you can kind of picture what kind of furniture you put in there. Across the center hall entry with its full staircase, the equally spacious dining room connects to a back hall entry that also rejoins the main entry foyer. Just so you guys know, this description's like 5 paragraphs long. Looks like there's a caretaker's apartment. So here's our equally spacious dining room. That is a huge dining room. See a wall air conditioner there. I wouldn't expect this home to have air conditioning, but how cool. You know, on this channel, we look at a lot of homes in the late 1800s, early 1900s. It gets a little different when you go back into the 1700s. Very cool stone wall, interior wall here with your oven. Now, modern kitchen, and I don't mind it. I think it blends in nicely with the old stone wall. Okay, kind of a hidden staircase. Isn't that weird with that door? So utility room upstairs. This is our primary with a fireplace. This is interesting. Where the fireplace should be, they put a picture. Cool built-ins here. Now this bathroom is renovated with heated floors. Now there is a guest house. Caretaker's apartment. It's a 1-bedroom caretaker's house. Hopefully we get to see it here. There's a massive barn, 40 by 60 plus 2540 plus the apartment. There's the massive barn. How cool. Now this home is listed at $1,098,000. You know, I'm from the Northwest. Most of the homes we look at on this channel are in Southwest Washington, Portland Metro. Sometimes we go out to the coast. You're not touching 13 acres in Southwest Washington for $1 million. Let alone to have a house that was owned by the son of William Penn. All right. Let's look at some numbers. Interest rates today, according to Mortgage News Daily, the national average on a 30-year fix is 6.22. Guys, we've been sitting under 6% on our FHA government loans for a couple weeks now. We're at 5.86 on FHA, 5.88 on VA. Loan amounts over $818,000. You're at 6.4. So if we use the 6.2 today, if we put $300,000 down, that would make our loan amount $798,000. If we look at a payment breakdown, $48.97 is our principal and interest. Property taxes on this home, $655, not bad for 13 acres. $150 a month is what I'm estimating for homeowners insurance, gives us a total payment of $57.02. Now, there are many ways to finance a home like this in this market. If you guys watch the channel, you know I'm a huge fan of 2-1 temporary buydowns. What that does is it buys down the interest rate by 1% the first year and 2% the second year. So if we look here on year 1, our interest rate goes down to 4.22, bringing our total payment to $47.16 for the first 12 payments, saving us $986 a month for the first year. And then in year 2, our interest rate is reduced by 1%, bringing it down to 5.22, bringing our total payment to $51.96, saving us $506 for year 2. And then in years 3 through 30, we're at the full payment. Hopefully, if we can catch a refinance during the first 2 or 3 years, we can lock in something in the low 5s, hopefully, depending on what the market does. So that's revolutionary home number 1. I think we're gonna do it again tomorrow. Like, subscribe, tell me what you think about the little changes I've made to my videos, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody.